What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. With this video, we are jumping into Flashpoint Beyond, issue number 4. After the events of Infinite Frontier, we believe that Thomas Wayne had been killed by Darkseid. Only when he woke up, he found himself back in the Flashpoint timeline, trying to get Barry Allen and his powers back when he went on the rooftop of Wayne Manor to make Barry Allen the Flash. This is when the Clockwork Killer had struck. Ever since then, he has been chasing down this individual, and he is finally beginning to close in and figure out who this is. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, you have liked this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 4, it really picks us up at Arkham Asylum. Only briefly here for a minute, we have a janitor who is listening to the radio, and what it is telling us is that the war that is plaguing this world, it is about to get much worse. Having Task Force X under the control of the son of Saturn and under the direction of Director Waller, they are sending Task Force X into battle to keep the Amazons at bay. It's really just letting us know that Flashpoint, this universe, this world, it is falling apart at the seams. And Thomas Wayne, he has no time to try and fix it. He knows exactly what needs to be done. He needs to erase his world from existence, ensuring that Bruce Wayne will live. This is where we find him doing an autopsy of the most recent victim of the Clockwork Killer, that being Eobard Thawne, aka the Reverse Flash, a living paradox, having the power to manipulate the timeline permanently. We know exactly what he has done. We know exactly what he is capable of. Being curious on how he was killed, Thomas Wayne is more obsessed on why he was killed. Running out of time, he does this autopsy, and inside the skin of Eobard Thawne, this is where he finds a gear to a clock. Heading back to the mansion, he begins to do his work, trying to piece this all together and figure out what this person is, what they want, and why they are stopping him from making any changes. Now, this is where we pick up with little Dexter Dent, making his way down into the Batcave. He starts looking for something, looking for gear. Finding what he is looking for, he suits up, and we see this little wannabe Robin go out to rescue somebody. And this is something that I've actually been talking about over the last couple of issues. The idea that Dexter Dent was going to be some kind of Robin to Thomas Wayne's Batman. Thomas Wayne finding out from Penguin that he is now gone, that little Dexter has taken off. Not really sure where he might have gone, but they do have a good idea. And this is where we see Dexter on top of a vehicle sneaking his way into Arkham Asylum, the place where his mother, aka Two-Face, is being held. As Oswald and Thomas have a conversation, really what we're learning is Thomas Wayne doesn't give two craps about Dexter. Doesn't care where he went, what he's doing, or what he is up to. Running out of time to destroy this place, to destroy this world, he is focused on the Clockwork Killer. Oswald is infuriated that he is not going to help this kid. A kid who just lost his sister, lost his father to murder, and he doesn't need to know that he has lost his mother to madness. Saying that he would go himself, but he doesn't have the physical capability to go in and do this. But to Thomas Wayne, none of this matters. This is when Oswald starts to recognize that these killings, they are about something more. That the Clockwork Killer is something bigger than Thomas Wayne has been letting on. Meanwhile, at Arkham Asylum, we see our young Dexter has made his way into the facility, and he has knocked out a couple of guards, taking their guns and unloading the weapons, throwing them into the trash. He begins picking the lock on the door that is holding his mother. Thomas Wayne working with great effort to put together all of these gears and make this clock work, knowing that once he has all the gears in place, the answer will be right before him, that he will be able to fix all of this. Young Dent unlocking the door, and his mother embraces him. He quickly recognizes that there is something wrong with her, speaking in almost two different voices, almost having two different personalities. He's not really sure what is going on. All he really cares about is getting her out of here. He knows that people that go into Arkham Asylum, that they change. They change into something that they are not. What he doesn't realize is that it is already too late for his mother. With Thomas Wayne completing this clock, there is one gear left over. That gear that is left over, it does not belong to this clock. This is when he finally puts it all together. The puzzle piece that he has been missing this whole time, right under his nose, not paying attention. As he goes upstairs, he goes to the giant grandfather clock that is in his house. The clock that hasn't worked for such a long time, believing that if he is right, this should be impossible. And so while Thomas Wayne is putting this back into his grandfather clock, we have Two-Face and Dexter Dent, who are about to meet a new individual, or you could say an old individual, one that is very known, one that should be dead. Coming in from a hidden passageway, getting her into this cell, the person that we see, the person who is the Clockwork Killer, is none other than Mrs. Wayne herself, aka the Joker. Now, this is where we pick up with Bruce Wayne, having this little snow globe, having this watch. Taking these two objects and touching them together, this creates temporal energy. This is blue shift power. It's created when the Omniverse comes in direct contact with hypertime, when space meets time. This is the most dangerous form of energy on either side. This is when Bruce Wayne is starting to get informed about things that he might not known about, going on about a story where things are kept secrets. And speaking of secrets, he begins talking about Bruce Wayne's mother, how she had lots of secrets and lots of problems. Things that he never knew about, things from her past, things that Thomas Wayne was eventually going to have to face. The simple truth is Batman, he doesn't know everything about everything this time, because he doesn't know the truth about his mother. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys know how much I love Flashpoint Paradox. So the fact that we're getting Flashpoint Beyond, this story has been absolutely phenomenal. And I love that we have our Joker from the Flashpoint back. It was such a great and fun idea, one that never truly got explored. We believed that she had died. Thomas Wayne had believed that she died, but this whole time she is the one working in the background, manipulating this whole situation. She is the Clockwork Killer. The question now, how much does she truly know? We know that Psycho Pirate had been in Arkham Asylum. She more than likely was in Arkham Asylum talking to him. What information was she able to get out? What it seems like is that the Joker is now trying to keep Flashpoint in existence. Stop Thomas Wayne from erasing her and her entire world. To keep the chaos, keep the madness. I think this is beautifully written. It is done so fantastic, only being 4 issues in, and man, this is picking up into one hell of a story. And I'm still not sure what they are doing with Bruce Wayne. It seems that he is about to get some kind of truth about his mother that he never knew. How this will impact him trying to bring back Thomas Wayne is still very much up for debate. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up on everything going on with this series, please be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you caught up on everything going on with Flashpoint Beyond. Now, if you would like to support the channel, you can always hit the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and it helps support by comics and so much more. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.